These fighters are trying to gain access to more areas in Syria's largest city, Aleppo. Fighting around Aleppo prison has intensified. Al Jazeera can't independently verify these pictures, but reports say both sides are continuing to fight for control. Some aid has trickled into these areas, but thousands of people are still unreachable. And in places within reach, the United Nations is warning that the Syrian government is blocking medical aid.
Medical supplies are being removed from convoys as part of a strategy to deny the wounded medical care. This is an abomination in terms of who are taking the medical supplies out of the convoys. It's the government of Syria, who are either not authorizing the free movement of all the medical supplies that need to move, or whose officials are removing from the convoys the medicines, the medical supplies.
Activists have long accused the government of deliberately blocking access to medical care in addition to targeting hospitals. The UN is again calling for external help. It wants all those who can influence the government and fighters to allow access to the nearly 10 million people in desperate need of aid. UN officials say they can provide help with deals like the one that allowed access to UN weapons inspectors, and a more recent agreement in Homs where Iran and Russia brokered a deal to allow fighters to leave the city in return for access to pro-government villages in the north.
We are at the limit of what we can do. We're at the limit. Our colleagues are putting their lives on the line. Our colleagues are losing their lives in this conflict. And yet we cannot reach millions.
5,000 people are being killed in Syria every month, according to the United Nations. As the death toll mounts, aid workers warn the world is becoming numb to the scale and extent of the brutality of the Syrian conflict. Osama Bin Javaid, Al Jazeera.